Hello, hello. Welcome to Unit 3, Lesson 8, Angles of Similar Triangles. So this is our last new lesson of the unit before your review and test. Okay, so first I wanted to go over just some vocab that is really important that we understand. I'm sorry, I have like a hair on my nose. So congruent. Congruent means they are the same, right? If you have two congruent angles, that means they are both the same angle measure. If you have like a 30-degree angle, the other one better be 30 degrees if they are congruent. Corresponding angles, those are like the angles that match up in two similar figures. So here I tried to draw two similar triangles. So the corresponding angles, like this one here, right? The corresponding angle in the other figure would be that one, right? This guy would, let me use a different color. This one, right? That's the corresponding angle to that one. And then that one there corresponds to this one, right? Those are the corresponding angles, the ones that match in both shapes, okay? Corresponding sides in similar triangles, but in any similar figure, they all have to change by the same amount. Okay, so what I mean by that is like, if this is a side length of, I don't know, we'll say this is 4, 3, and 2. Right? Well, this one maybe is 8, 4, and 6, right? They all increased by 2, right? So they have a scale factor of 2, okay? But they all have to change by that same amount, which makes them stay proportional. And that's one of the most important things about corresponding sides, is that they have to be proportional to each other. Because in order for them to, the shape to stay the same, just be bigger or smaller, right? Those side lengths have to be proportional, all right? And then similar means same shape, different size. Okay, our examples for today. Number 1 is number 3 from your practice. Triangle GHI is similar to, remember that's what that symbol means, triangle LKJ. And the measure of angle G is 30 degrees. The measure of angle H, is 80 degrees. And the measure of angle I is 70 degrees. What are the measures of angles J, K, and L? So what we have to do is we have to figure out, well, which ones match up. Now, in my last video, I talked about how, like, if these are two similar triangles, that means like G, the angle G, corresponds with angle L. Angle H corresponds with angle K, and I with J. So that's what I'm going to do. One, you could draw a picture and you could set them up, but I'm going to say angle G, angle H, angle I. So those are the ones that we were given, right? And those line up, like G should line up with angle L, H should line up with angle K, and then I lines up with angle J. Those are the corresponding angles, which those don't change in similar figures. So if they're similar, that means the angles stay the same. So angle G is 30 degrees. So that means angle L is 30 degrees. H was 80 degrees. So angle K is 80 degrees. And angle I was 70 degrees. And so angle J should also be 70 degrees. So they kind of like, they tried to trip you up by switching the order of them. But as long as you stay organized, okay, you should be able to get there. Number 2, which is also number 5 on your practice. Triangle LMN is isosceles with the measure of angle M congruent to the angle L, and the measure of angle L is 36 degrees. What are the measures of angles M and N? So I chose this one because it feels like there's a lot going on in it. First off, we need to know what is an isosceles triangle. So if you don't remember what that is, one, go look it up. Let's go review triangles, right? But as a reminder, an isosceles triangle is a triangle where two side lengths are the same. So we could like put those little tick marks to say, hey, those guys are the same. But that being said, that also means these two angles are the same as well. Okay? So let's see here. It says that the measure of angle M is congruent, that's what this symbol is, to the measure of angle L. So what that tells me is that this is M and L and N. Okay? Because these are the same. This is the one that is not the same. So, let's see, I'm getting lost. And the measure of angle L is 36 degrees. So if this one equals 36 degrees, that means this one also equals 36 degrees. That's based on information that we know and definition of isosceles triangles. Okay? Well, another rule that we know is that the angle measures for all triangles add up to 180 degrees. So we should be able to add M plus L plus N, and all of those should add up to 180. Well, we already know these two. We know 36 plus 36, and then we should have plus N equals 180. Well, 36 plus 36, 72 plus N equals 180. Subtract 72 from both sides. These cancel. We're left with N is, and then should be 108 degrees. So we could say the measure of angle N. Okay, so we've got the measure of angle M right here and the measure of angle N. All right, so it's using these definitions and using rules that we know about these figures to help us solve these little puzzles. Okay, that's how I like to think of it. But hang in there. If you need anything, let me know, and otherwise have an awesome day.